Shoyoroll gonna be so pissed.
Typical Craig Jones. Talks a big game, gives no game.
We're gonna train? Should I train? Should I roll?
No, you don't want to roll.
Joe, when I hit that, pills fly everywhere. I'm gonna talk about the camp and you're just gonna run in like a rat. As if it was fucking pennies, brother.
24 hours a day, he reckons they're open. It's closed.
Shut up, idiot. It continued, according to their accounts, for more than a decade.
The day came right when I had to pay for all of it because he came to me and said it wasn't free, that I would have to pay, and I did in the worst possible way.
Pretty heavy, yeah.
Yeah. He came in for a good time. He told me he was going to be fucking Cartagena again.
He lost his luggage, folks, but all he brought was 2 bottles of tequila.
That's all you need.
April 23rd, 2026, an arrest warrant is issued in Sao Paulo.
Why is he wearing my clothes? He's got none of his own clothes?
You know, this. Look at him. When Joe wears this, it's like the end of Silence of the Lambs, when he's like, I'm having an old friend for dinner. When I hit it, he did like jump on the ground like he's fucking scaring. Help us, you old fucking man. It's a celebration, guys. It's been 7 days and we are about to sell out. 2 rooms left. We're celebrating early over here because I got my abuela here and I don't know how much time he's got left. Oh, I went back in. Ah! What do we get, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
You're meant to be on the ground.
Perdón.
I feel same as bird.
Qué mentira. Qué mentira.
This ruined so many relationships.
This one.
Look at the camera and say you don't know what Tinder is.
What's Tinder?
I believe it. But on Hinge, unlike the Tinder account you have to put in prompts. So mine is just therapy has taught me the value of astrology. But then we go through the bait. This is the baiting. So me in front of a private jet, me pointing to a seat on a private jet. We have to put in a compliment, the kindest thing someone has ever done for me, compliment my hairline. And then me asking where you are. And then this could be you.
And then I think the hyena.
And then a hyena, which is also implying that should be her.
No wonder your love life sucks.
So we need some passion. We need something. Does that work?
Yeah?
Yeah, but probably do this.
Yeah.
It's dark room with flash. I think the digicam will work.
Yeah, digicam flash will work.
Shoyoroll gonna be so pissed.
Getting dark.
She's on her knees, eh?
Yeah.
So full focus,
Yeah.
half, and then full sound.
3, 2, 3.
Wait, go back once.
That fast.
Can you imagine floating weightless like a satellite in the black sky?
I asked him for something healthy to eat. Look what he buys me.
You sat there whining, making, give me some fucking food, Craig, fucking feed me, mate. But that's the fucking type of guy I am, Joe.
I wanted to go out to a nice restaurant and eat some nice food. And what does he do? He brings me takeaway pizza.
cheap takeaway pizza, I might add.
There's Southern Crime Stopper.
Crime Stopper over there.
It's not easy, brother. You know what I mean? Some of us solve them, some of us can.
It was inside the wardrobe.
They issued a search and seizure, and the guys took advantage because they wanted to kill him, and they executed my son there.
But he sounds like an Italian man, eh?
He does, actually.
East Coast Italian.
Should we change it?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, Dad.
Yeah, he sounds like he's like, yeah, you had a gun.
They fucking shot me in the head.
Sounds, I don't know why I think of an American Italian as guilty. The husband she was fearing was Melqui Galvao.
Where do you hear about this app?
I used this app to help the news reporters that were tailing Isaac. Sherlock. Alright, is this the guy? He's here. That's him. No. Is it?
That looks like him.
She regrets she didn't run out.
Come on, Craig Jones.
We're fucking solving crimes here, brother.
Yeah. This is the only crime you need to solve. How are you going to finish this? You weak piece of shit.
We're just editing
Yeah, I know.
child abuse. Thanks, guy. Walks, hip bumps, strips the girl, tries to frame it. To the other side of his body, like an inside shirt.
Well, the first time I ever rolled with Craig, he was back with the Danaher Death Squad at those days, and we're rolling, and he's been really nice, and I'm going, shit, you know, for a guy of his level, I thought he'd be better. So me being me, I just said to him, mate, for the second best grappler in the world, you're not real good, are you? And it's like I opened the door, and since I opened that door, he just goes out to deliberately hurt me, humiliate me, and belittle me on the mats.
And off the mats.
Craig is back there AI dubbing the Brazilian stuff to help me out while I'm trying to edit and put together this Melqui documentary, getting B-roll. It's starting to take shape, and now it's like time for the music, which will give it a lot of personality, hopefully.
Let me try.
Joe, your card didn't work again. Joe, you want me to get this on?
No, I'll get it. Do you take American Express?
Yeah, we do. I'm not sure why it's not working.
Cheaper words have never been spoken from a man. Do you take American Express? Obviously not.
Oh, I think I've got to go to bed.
Explain, you can tell the camera your version.
Uninterrupted. The floor is yours. Bend down.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to skip a bill, learn from Mitch Mitty Burgess and the great Joe Lopez. You can pretend to attempt to pay a credit card bill. And you can preface it by saying, do you accept Amex? And when they say, occasionally, yes, we do, panic starts to set in. But don't worry, because your card won't work anymore.
oh, why? Why?
Gracias. Amiga, abuela, pendejo, puta madre. Reclassified as having passed. One of them was the son of the Delgado.
I run the B team, so technically you're my bitch.
What are you talking about?
I'm the Grand Master. If I tell you to jump, you go, how high, sir? That's the way it works. Remember, you work for me. I'm the Grand Master.
So back to the
Just check my Insta.
pain meds before he started opening his mouth. Global leaderboard. People would fight for top position. We financially compensate people. Obviously,
Craig Jones at the top.
at the top, King of Kings. Fucking get out there. And then you have
Fuck, I hope you can make it up, cunt. Because you can't have let me down so much. Four times. I went there, I picked that girl up just because she didn't want to be with you. I went there twice. I like you.
For the record, the first time he did go
Honestly.
speak to her, she messaged me frightened. The second time he came back empty-handed, I had to go get her myself.
You can't even fucking speak, cunt. You've got a speech impediment at the moment. Look at you. You're a mess. Typical Craig Jones. Talks a big game, gives no game. Weak cunt. Put this here. He's a weak fucking cunt. You are fuck, Craig Jones. You are. He done it again.
What happened last night, Joe?
Huh? You fucking leaving the fucking door open. You can't put a seatbelt on.
Look, we went out for dinner and everything was fine. The food was good. We had nice steak. We had a beer. And halfway through dinner, we hadn't even finished dinner. And Craig wants to order shots. I go, mate, can't we just wait till we finish dinner? And these weren't normal shots. These guys were bringing little buckets of water. That was like double shots in there. They were little buckets.
A food and beverage inspector?
And then?
And then everything went blank.
This is the court document?
Yeah, we got the mother of his daughter. It's even got a note. She left a letter behind. If something happens to me, it's these people. So not only did he kill, allegedly, Darnell's dad in front of her and her little brother and mother, he killed, or had killed, allegedly, the mother of his daughter in front of his daughter and that woman's mum. Oh, dead. He's
Bullshit. Did you see that? See the
Did you
reflexes?
see that? You didn't see it, brother.
Hey.
No.
Oh man. Oh. Oh. Anyway, cheers. I'm gonna have this fucking tequila because I fucking need it. Oh. You too weak to drink a little bit of tequila? Where's that bottle of tequila, please? That's not enough. You're a weak cunt. You're weak. Benefits of the Amex Platinum card is... Can you turn the camera around and show them what you look like, how sexy you are, brother? The weak cunt. Weak, weak, weak.
What do you need, Joe?
Another bottle of tequila. Get one. We need more tequila.
Joe, what happened last night?
Nothing. Nothing happened last night.
You were out to train today?
I'm not training.
Why?
Because my head hurts. I want breakfast.
Don't have time, brother.
Oh, that's the story of my life here.
What would we have to do today to salvage your trip?
Well, maybe do something, eh? Instead of sitting in that fucking stupid room all day.
You would rather us entertain you than help victims of sexual assault.
Well, it was my last night of going out.
By not allowing you out, I think we saved women.
That's a matter of opinion. It's a big promotion, so they got Ken. This happens to them all the time, so they got Ken for like.
Did I give you the transcript for the song? What's that?
Con esas rolas que hacen que me acuerde de esa morra, no dejan que una lágrima se esconda, pero son las que me gusta escuchar. Siempre pendientes de aquí en delante es puro para enfrente. Mi pedo a veces se escapa la liebre. Tengo mensajes, nada se pierde. Nada más yo. Sigue pendiente, dejarte de amar. Siga la luna pensando en el mar. Sigan las rolas que quiero cantar. Sigo pagando la cuenta total. Sigues viajando, no puedes llamar. No te preocupes que tengo de más chingaderas que olvidar.
My blood pressure. That's my blood pressure.
Interesting.
I kid, but it's true. The first two ingredients in Diet Mountain Dew, if you check the ingredient label, are orange juice and carbonated water.
It's 12:26 to 12:46. Let's watch this one more time. This is where we say it twice.
The weapon.
That witness did not comply. Is now also listed as a victim. A court ordered his continued. What up, bro?
Hello, Greg Jones. How are you?
Basically finished this documentary about Melqui Galvao, but it's fucking, we're waiting on lawyers to approve it. But I wanted to show you it and see what you think. We can finally get some justice and close this chapter for the victims of the case. What do you reckon of that, man?
Jesus, bro. That is, that's a lot. Dude, that is like, I mean, every detail is worse than the last.
The death. Did I say death or murder? The murder.
I love how people think you can become rich by watching a podcast. Like a 2-hour video is gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's brutal, eh? They should be solving crimes like us. Making no money. Well, Rohit gets paid to solve crimes. I just get legal liability.
Yeah. At least Rohit's been paid for this.
Just because someone wants to talk to you doesn't mean you have to talk to them.
Yeah, and Moneybird doesn't let people talk either. He's just, I'm going to pay you to listen to me talk nonsense. I love watching Gordon on there. Gordon just having to do it because he needs to pay for his fucking ex's legal bills for DUI. So
Yeah, what is going on with that? So what the fuck? Yeah, you solved that crime too, eh?
yeah,
You're really not solving all the crimes, man.
that was so funny, man. They were not meant to release the body cam footage, right? But all of us filed Freedom of Information Act requests, and they all got declined. And then one guy in Canada, they accidentally sent him the file, and he sent it to me, and that meant that it set a precedent that it had been freed.
You gotta make a RASCOT, which is the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Bureau of Investigation.
I'm there to catch a predator.
To Craig a predator.
To Craig a predator.
CJI, Craig Jones investigation.
That's what it's become, eh?
I don't even know about the crimes. I'm just saying the much alone is worth what you're doing.
You done fucked up, Snake?
I just told it to cut mine.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
The incense will keep the snakes away, brother. Let's see it.
Craig announced earlier today they were dropping the little documentary tomorrow, but it ain't ready yet. We have to reshoot the intro.
The allegations against yet another famous jiu-jitsu coach.
So he's stressed, and I'm tired, and it's been a week of just like...
That man's name is Melqui Galvao.
Hopefully we can wrap it up soon. It's tiring.
Do you want me to say something about the girls again?
No, I think we bring it back to the girls here.
All right.
Yeah. Because just saying coach and allegations, people get it.
Yeah.
But then what they don't expect is the murder, the this, the that.
So to be turned into the... But how do I say, like, to circle it back?
To circle it back, let's see what we... And,
the other story...
Oh, you want to make it a social project?
That's funny.
Yeah.
A social project. I had a jiu-jitsu coach.
A social project.
Who did a social project the very same week. The murder of a young mother that handed the police a note predicting how she would die. For the murder of Fernando Pontes. Melqui Galvao later admitted that he was the officer to fire first. They better play fucking ball or they're covering up a sex crime. Wait, watch the video, bitch. Pay attention to the video, bitch.
It was a city in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. This Sunday before he was arrested, he was still lacking on Instagram.
Bro, fuck, I'm crying like, and I know everything, bro. Fuck. Every time I watching like Brenda, fuck. Fuck, it's bad.
Hopefully now people listen.
No, they go listen, and like when you publish this, I go send to all my friends like in media.
Your mom gonna love this, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
I love you. I'll call you after we post.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Just for the love of the game. That looks like where he slides up.
Is it maybe or there's definitely a crocodile here?
There's definitely, bro. Like something popped up there. Right down there, that far corner.
He went down.
He said it will pop up. It's just a matter of time.
Here, some kind of smothering arm triangle, and gets the tap. And the statement victory for Livia Barracine in just under 3 minutes here at BJJ Stars 19. The pressure and passing.
In some tragic news, an Australian senior citizen was killed by a crocodile at a natural spring in Mexico. The crocodile then died 2 days later of alcohol poisoning. The crocodile will be missed.
What the fuck?
Is this a positive reaction or a...
I love Tyler Perry.